Another bridge up there, bro.
65-foot bridge. He's got it raked all the way back. Looks like he's been there for a while.
What, the catamaran?
Yeah. A lot of covers.
It's a sweet cat. It's got little swim platforms on the back of each one, too.
Welcome back to Escape. Last time on Escape, we took off from Top Rack Marina, headed down the ICW towards Great Bridge Lock, where we locked in, locked out, and it was a real easy process. Then we tied up at the next free dock, Great Bridge Free Dock, and Josh tried to catch a catfish. Then we went over and checked out the Mexican restaurant that was right next door. They had massive margaritas. This time on Escape, we pick up where we left off, hanging out at the free docks right next to Great Bridge. And we continue on south down the ICW. And we cover 3 nights this time, 3 separate anchorages. And we finally end up at a marina called Dowry Creek. The first night we anchor up in Camden Bay, which is right off the ICW, and then about 10 feet of water. And if you need more protection, you can always go up the creek to Broad Creek anchorage. That's sick. Damn, look at that thing. It's like drilled through rock. Wow, what an operation. There's so much. They go way back. How come they're not using any of it?
I was going to turn these ones up out here and watch the news if I could.
You need to switch networks. After anchoring overnight in Camden Bay, we took off early the next morning and headed down and crossed Albemarle Sound, and we approached one of the more tricky spots on the ICW. Basically, there's a whole bunch of comments about this section, and I'm not going to give any specific recommendations because it's a continuously shifting shoal. You really want to make sure that your charts are up to date. It's right next to the Alligator River Bridge. Nation hasn't seen land in like 48 hours. Josh just dropped him off in a marsh. But he was successful. That's all that matters. Mission accomplished, I think. We anchored up right next to the point and listened to jets overhead that night. "8:45 in the morning. We are entering the Alligator Pongo Canal. Last night we stayed in the Alligator River, which is basically a giant nature reserve. And there is no pet access anywhere. It's all marsh. Today we're trying to make it to a marina. We're only going 20 miles. We're gonna go through the canal, stop there, trying to make it to a marina that has 90 cents a foot and laundry and showers, electricity, all included. Perfect. This looks like a place for a nation. Hopefully an alligator doesn't come out of the bushes. I wonder why they made that. I'm doing 3 knots. Now we really slowed down. 1,000 RPM. I just heard cars. Hear that? Yeah. There's a bridge over there.
Just keep an eye on me. Hi, buddy.
Good luck. Putting down the distance quick, I can't slow down enough.
But you jump up over there? Good boy. Go pee. This far. Oh, big pee, huh? You got done? Come on, this way. It's time to go back. Nope. Nation, over here. Alright, hop in. Good boy! Oh, he's so good. He was a good boy. And we're off. Look at these hawks. They're hunting something. Stay, nation, stay. That was fun.
Good work.
Yeah. There's another spot. Did you see that inlet?
One thing we weren't really expecting coming down the ICW was to have trouble finding a spot for the dog to get some relief. I mean, it's not like we're out in the middle of the ocean, we're surrounded by land, so it should be pretty easy, right? But you'd be surprised. This whole area here in the North River, it's all marsh. There's really nowhere to go to let your dog out. And that was our first mistake that first night. We arrived in the dark and there was nowhere to go. There's a couple of boat ramps. There's 3 blue boat ramps here that you can try. But since we weren't aware of what we were coming into, we sailed right past those. We anchored here for the night. We ended up letting the dog out at Deep Point in the marsh, but that's definitely not a good option. It's about a 4-mile dinghy ride from where we were anchored to this boat ramp, but you still have to go back up a creek where the boat ramp is, and that's where you can actually walk your dog. And if you don't have a dinghy that planes, that's just that could take you a couple hours. You could try and anchor closer to the boat ramp there, depending on your draft. So that might be a possible option. So what we ended up doing was just using the wall, like you saw, and letting the dog off at the wall, and that seemed to work all right.
You're gonna slow down? Thanks.
Be here for a few days. I can pick up the block actually. We'll finish the block in a few days.
I think this is where we can tie up.
Bubblegum shrimp.
Yeah, this is Ari Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Next time on Escape, we cover about 200 nautical miles and head towards Oriental, North Carolina, where we meet up with 2 other boats that are heading outside the next day, and we tag along with them and head out Beaufort Inlet to Wrightsville Beach. We spend a night at Wrightsville Beach and then wake up early the next morning and have a beautiful sail across to Little River Inlet, where we come in with the casino boat and pull into Coquina Yacht Club, which has a beautiful little facility, and slips are only $1 a foot with Boat US.
Beyond the air, we covered a line race.
Just want to thank you guys for following us south. Really appreciate all the support. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. check out some of our most recent episodes. And if you really want to get a dose of Escape, start with episode 1 and watch them all. Head on over to followescape.com, check out our social media accounts, and see where we're at.